Joining me is one of the leaders of this LSU team, Foster Moreau, and this was a hard one. I mean, you guys came into this place last year, pulled out a 1-point victory. This was what came down to the wire again.
Yeah, I mean, the whole game we preach keep chopping wood, keep chopping wood, keep chopping at the tree, and just keep putting points on the board, help the defense. And it came down to the last two drives. I mean, as an offense, we felt we had it the whole time, and that's the mentality we have to have. Didn't boil down for us tonight.
It was obvious to the media that this was a different Swamp than a year ago. It was a lot more electric, and the crowd was more into it. It was a sold-out crowd. Did you sense that? Could you guys feel that tonight?
Not really. I mean, Coach O does an incredible job of having us ready to play in opposing territory. We have crowd noise set in place every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday. And I could promise you that crowd noise, there's nothing louder than it. The crowd noise in the indoor, the gators that we pull up, it's deafening. It's deafening, and we practice these high-pressured situations.
Seemed like the key penalties have been an issue this year for the team. You had a couple yourself, had some catches that came back due to penalties. How do you fix that?
We just got to stay sound, just understand and recognize our rules and recognize the defensive front. Just got to stay fundamentally sound as an offense, up front and out wide. Just make sure we're all doing our job the right way, and try to avoid as many negative plays as possible.
One of the veteran guys on the team and knows how hard it is to win in this place. It's got to sting a little bit. Had the lead in the fourth quarter, and it just looked simply like they just kind of outplayed you guys down the stretch.
Well, you can't really win it in the first three quarters. Coach O preaches that. Can't win it in the first three quarters. Can't win it at halftime. You can't win the game in pregame. All we got to do is execute. We got to execute in those first three, and when it comes to fourth down, we got to make sure we do the right thing.
Foster, thanks for the time. Good luck against Georgia next week.
Thank you very much.
Let's go back to the studio in New Orleans.